What's up guys, Brian here from Audio Geek. I'm back yet again with a really cool review for you guys this week on a NMD audio cable. As you guys know, I'm busy with a 4-part series. I'm not going to put them in this series in order of price. I do them as I feel. This week we've got the Mist cable. It's $429. I know it's a lot of money for a cable, and we're gonna have to see if it's worth its money. NMD audio cables takes quick to reach South Africa. I think they actually sent these with DHL, so it was like 3 or 4 days. I just have to confirm with Murphy again if there's any other ways of sending it to South Africa, maybe through a AliExpress store or something like that. I'll confirm and then I'll come back to you in the next cable review when I've discussed it with Murphy. These guys' service is top notch. These guys they take very quick, like 5 minutes you'll get a response from them. I've never seen anyone had any QC issues with their cables or with their service. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the unboxing of this NMD Audio Mist. Like I have said in my previous review, NMD Audio has got the coolest packaging ever. These cables, well, they cost more than a lot of IEMs, but they do come in really cool packaging. The unboxing experience is also, and also for storage, man. I wish I can actually get a lot more of these and put some of my other IEMs and cables and stuff in this, because this is like an almost indestructible little thing. If you open it up, you will find your cable on top in a nice little bag. You open that up, you will see you've got your nice little carrying tin that they give you, and they're spoiling you for choice here because you get a nice drawstring badge. Bag. I know I won't use this. This is just really nice for lying there. I won't use this for a $429 cable. I rather keep it in its tin and in this very big box. So there's not a lot to unbox here, guys. So let's get on over to the look and build of this Mist cable. Regarding the build of this Mist cable, if anyone had to ask me, listen, what is your preference in a cable? I mean, if you guys have watched my reviews, you know I do like big and bulky cables. I know it's not for everyone. I know I think I'm in the minority because I just keep seeing IEMs coming out with very thin and flimsy cables, but this thing is a monster, guys. It is a beautiful color. It is a plastic type of material, but it looks like canvas. And the braiding on this thing. Now, if you've ever handled some expensive cables like Effect Audio and those type of expensive cables that I also have, I always talk about how it coils. Now, other cables are hard. Now, these high-end cables, the feeling of them, how they coil around your arms, how they hook around your ears. They do have a cool chin slider here. And with these big bulky cables, I think sometimes the chin slider is necessary. We will see if it's necessary with this one. Very cool metal connector. Also this Y splitter here, this thing is huge and bulky, and overall, man, I'm in love with this cable. I can't wait to get into the sound impressions and stuff on this thing. So regarding your tin, it's just a little normal metal tin for storage. It's got actually, it's almost like, it looks like a little seal part or something here. I really like it a lot. They also give you this metal type thing. It's like I call it a membership card or something. It's made of metal. It's really cool. I like it. It's a nice accessory. Here on the back, it's their contact information. So it's like NMD Audio's contact card. Really nice and professional. It's got this little brushed aluminium face. I'm going to actually show you guys. It's got this brushed aluminium. I'm not getting nice focus now. Face. So yeah, that's a cool accessory to have. And I think that's it for the look and build, guys. We can move over to the connectivity. If we check out the connectivity, it's a 4.4mm balanced cable. So obviously, because it is a $429 cable, it will be blasphemy to get onto a $30 IEM. So this is all going to some of my DAC amps. I'll also test this with my DAP or DAPs. I'll also do my headphone amplifier, my desktop headphone amplifier. So you've got options if you've got a 4.4mm balanced. Most DAPs or sound devices that come out these days, like headphone amplifiers, DAC dongles, those type of things, do have a 4.4mm balanced. So I don't think you have gonna have any problems with the connectivity on this guy. So yeah, let's check out these specs. The specs part on a cable is very important for me. And if we check out the specs by NMD, and I just want to add this in quickly, I named the price as $429. I just want to correct myself, it's $472, guys. If you check out the specs, the material for the cable, they say it's a rare earth copper alloy, a confidential proportion, and then a single crystal copper shielding layer. So why they do that shielding layer is so that you don't pick up microphonics and static and stuff like that. Now if you have a cheap cable, you will know what I'm talking about. You move it around, it gets close to your DAP or your cell phone or something, you get that interference, you know, that little distortion sound. So with these type of high-end cables, there's just none of that, because they do a very good shield on them. The accessories material is custom silver anodized accessories. That will be these little thingies. Your connector, this part over here, is gold plated OFC. The strands in the cable is 4 strands each, and it's 20.5 AWG. The structure of the cable, it's a coaxial Litz type 2 with a shielding layer, and the length is 1.2 meter. Now what it is designed for and how it sounds is going to come in my sound section, which is next. So I'm going to take about a week. I'm going to connect this to a couple of in-ear monitors, and then I'll be back with my sound impressions, guys. Stay tuned. And I am back with my sound impressions on the NMD Mist cable. Now NMD markets this cable as a warm sounding cable that enhances the mids and the vocals, but not so much, so that you can still have some nice sparkly highs. For my first listening impressions, and what I did now was match the cable to in-ear monitors I have that I specifically like for those regions. And the first one I use it's one of my favorite in-ear monitors. It's Bequee's Wind with the pin and liquor orange tips, and the Mist cable. It's one of my favorite pairings ever. I listen to it a lot. It will stay in my I think it will stay in my top 3 for a very long time. I have not heard anything that's more pleasing to my ears. So I hooked up the Mist to the Bequee's Wind, and I put on Leonard Cohen that album of him, Songs of the Road, and man, the first song, Lover, 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 it's and I don't know if I'm just drawn to strings. I like vocals and acoustic guitar. It's my favorite type of music. It's what I listen to the most. But the Mist just enhanced the string instruments. But the first thing I noticed, and I don't know if it was the bone conduction driver on the Bequee's Wind, but even the strings on the bass guitar, man, they sounded warm and full. I believe also that the pin and liquor orange tips did play a part there, because I love what they do with bass. Another weird thing I noticed was before the vocals, I was trying to focus on Leonard Cohen's voice, because it is, after all, the main attraction. And for some reason, there's just a Pratt factor that kicked in with the mist cable, and I think it's because it turns it more warm. So you're moving a bit away from technicalities and a bit more to a warm musical side. And man, I have to say, yeah, by the second song, I had my foot tap in, and I was really getting into it. Um, if I praise the vocals in my wind review a lot, and with that mist cable, I will give those vocals a standing ovation. Um, the cable really makes a difference. Um, I took Andrea Bocelli and Ed Sheldon Perfect Symphony, as I always like the bass line there, and if you do not have a good bass response, the song can get a bit fatiguing and too much. The warmth really took the sharpness out of the vocals and of the eyes. Um, and together with that big East Wind magic that it does with that bone conduction driver, I actually listened to that song twice, man, because it's such a beautiful song and it was such a good listen with this pairing of the mist cable and the big East Wind. Um, Also, as a vocal and mids lover, sometimes bass head, the mist really appealed to me, as I hooked the mist up to my favorite IEM for vocals. And guess what that is? It's also from Beatrice. It's the Cloud. Man, ever since I had that thing, that has been my little reference for vocals. Um, there was a certain male voice I wanted to hear because I know it very well. I listened to the song a lot. It's from a guy in my country, South Africa. His name's Rowan de Toy. The song's name's The Story. And I also fitted some Divinus whiteboard tips to the Cloud. And then I went and took the cleanest dongle that I own, the EPZ TP35. That thing is so clean sounding, and it's so quiet background that for vocals, when I specifically listen for vocals, or when I specifically listen to an album, one of my favorite artists, and listen for the vocals, then that is my pairing: the Venus White Porsche, the Bequest Cloud, and the NMD Mist. Um, I think also what made the background a bit more quiet is the good shielding that's on the mist. This is just when you step up in price and you go into higher end cables, guys. This is things that you overlook when you're buying a cheap cable. I mean, shielding is important. There's stuff like microphonics and interference and all that, and with the mist, there's just none of that. Um, there's 5 songs in my Tidal audiophile playlist that I'm going to list here for you guys in the description. You can check them out. The mist cable was made for those songs. They're audiophile songs, and I think you will really enjoy them. Um, the sound of this cable appeals to most of my favorite genres, and I do feel it enhances my listening pleasure. Um, the Cloud, on the other hand, also tamed a bit of the warmth, and that really let the eyes shine too. Um, to be totally honest, nothing sounded fatiguing or out of place or unreal. So I think with the right type of pairing, and if you are a bit of a collector and you've got like 20 different IEMs, then this high-end cable will give you a lot of options where you can use it in your collection. So for me, sound-wise, nothing to fault here, guys. I would have given it a perfect score, but we are not perfect. So far with the NMD cables, this is my favorite of the NMD so far. We will see with the other two if it's going to stay with my favorite. Overall, I'm going to say it's my second favorite cable so far. I'll do a review on my favorite cable soon, because I'm also planning a series on that brand. Then I will show you guys, but so far this is my second favorite cable. It gets a huge amount of playtime, and also at my audiophile gatherings there's a lot of people that love this cable. Just the thickness, man, and just the beauty. It actually looks like pearls shining, and it's just everything I want in a cable. So very, very happy with the sound. Let's hop on over to my conclusion. So to conclude my review on the NMD Audio Mist, I'm going to give it a very, very solid 4.5 out of 5 stars, guys. I wish I could have given it 5. I so wanted to eat that golden buzzer and give it. Look, it is priced at $479. It is a lot of money. And if you ask me if I think the cable is worth it, I'm going to tell you something that I learned in many years' experience in sales and marketing, and that is anything is worth something to someone. I'm not trying to market this cable to you guys. As you know, I'm not receiving any commission on sales here for this review, so I'm not telling you to go bankrupt yourself. Please don't take your children's food money or all your pocket money or whatever, or your savings that you wanted to save up for university and buy this cable. Please don't do it. This is targeted at a bit a higher income bracket type of person who appreciate quality, and whose favorite genres is definitely not K-pop and J-pop and stuff like that. Discerning audiophiles will definitely like this cable. If you appreciate good craftsmanship, sounds like Blue Note jazz, you know, single malt whiskey. That's the type of genre we're getting into here. I really enjoyed this cable, and I do feel that you will as well. Well done on a very premium cable, NMD Audio. Thank you for watching my review, guys. Till next time. Guys, thank you very much for taking time out of your busy schedules to watch my review. I know in today's busy day and age, taking half an hour of someone's time is a lot. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart for giving me your time. Just a little disclaimer. I do not get paid for any reviews that I do. All the products that I get from the companies for free in return for my honest opinion. So you can rest assured there's no bias or anything like that going on. I also do not sell my review units. I think that's very unethical, and I will never do that. I also do not do affiliate links. All the links you see on my channel is the direct links to the products on the website. There's no affiliate links. If however you feel like you want to buy me a cup of coffee, I do have a Patreon going on. There's a $1 a month membership. You can just do a 1 month membership and then cancel if you like. And once again, join our Audio Geek Facebook group. Lots of cool guys there. There's a wealth of knowledge. We talk about products, we talk about what's going on in the market. If there's any questions, it's just pure passion. So thank you, guys.